Okay, now we're going to work on a lazy daisy stitch, and because it's basically a chain stitch, but it's locked. Every loop is locked. So let's begin here. Again, I use my thumb to hold that thread down. I'm going to go in exactly next to where I started. Bring that loop up, or the needle up. Grab a hold of that. Then you got this nice loop, and then lock it by going down on the other side of the thread. I'm going to give you a close-up of where I'm going down at. Well, maybe I'm not, because my thread's all there. Okay, let's try it again. Let me untangle my thread here. Not untangle it, it's just spinny, so. All right, let's do another one. We're gonna come up. We're gonna go down right next to where we came up. And then whatever length, let's say we want a shorter lazy daisy loop. So we're gonna take a stitch length, pull that loop, and then, because we're inside the loop, we're gonna lock it by going outside the loop. Let's do another one. We're gonna come up, go down right next to it, and I mean right next to it. And then I'm gonna do a shorter loop again, because smaller stitches are better stitches. They look finer, they're easier to manage, they don't get lopsided, and then I'm gonna lock it in. Okay, now we're gonna do a long tail lazy daisy. Again, we're just doing a lazy daisy loop. So we're going in right next to where we came out. Bring up that loop. Now the lock stitch, instead of coming right here, we're going out here. So you get a nice, like, ray at the end of your loop. You've probably seen entire flowers that are lazy daisy loops in a circle with the ray, with a long tail. So I'm going in right next to it, come out the same length. My loop got a little messy, so I'm gonna fix it. Yep, and then I'm gonna lock it out here. Not right here, but out here. Isn't that a great stitch? All right, let's do one more lazy daisy just because I love them. Sometimes when you're using, like this, when I'm doing 6 strands of floss, that makes a good lazy daisy. When you're doing like 2, sometimes it gets real. Let's see if I can make it happen. It gets too thin and pointed and it doesn't have a loop, but you can sort of force it to loop. Let me pull this out. You can sort of force it to loop by doing your loop. Don't pull it as tight as you would like. And then when you go to lock it, push that loop down. I'm gonna have to do this over because that didn't work out. Push that loop down inward before you lock it. So you get a rounded. Let's do one more because that one was bad. My thread's getting twisted. Okay, I'm coming up, creating my loop. Right now, we're pretending like it's thinner thread, And I'm not going to pull it too tight. I don't want it to elongate. And when I go to lock it in, I'm going to sort of push that loop downward. Just to sort of buckle it, make it more rounded, and then lock it. That's it.